In this video, I'm going to reveal to you the single most profitable online business that you can start today. Wait, before we start, make sure you hit that subscribe button to make all my hopes and dreams come true. Now with that out of the way, let's dive into the video. Now I've been a web designer for nearly 14 years. 14 years, that's a long time. And in that time, I've built hundreds of websites that have turned over millions in revenue. And that's not some made up figure, just real businesses. And at the same time, I've read over 100 books on online marketing, so it's safe to say that I'm pretty obsessed with websites and making money online. So today I thought I'd reveal to you, out of all of the websites I've seen, what is the most profitable, how you can monetize it, and how it all works. I've had the chance to see behind the scenes how these websites work and figure out which ones are the most profitable. So today I'm going to share with you which those are, and then you can get started making your own and make some of the profits these guys do. I've got a couple of clients that are comfortable making 6 figures a year from these kind of businesses, and once it's set up and running, it can require quite a low amount of input to maintain. Or you can decide to put more input in and help it grow more and bring more income. So what is this type of website I'm talking about? Well, it's an authority website. What's an authority website, you might ask? Is it something to do with the government? Is it to do with the police? No. An authority website is a website that is an authority or the go-to source for a particular type of information. So the idea is you're going to be the place to go to answer people's questions about that topic. So when most people have a problem, they're going to turn to Google to find the answer. So the idea is you create a whole load of content around that topic, so when they search, you provide the answer for them. Out of all the kinds of online businesses I've seen, this is the one that if you get it right, can become a real solid income for the future, and you can build it and grow it into something long term, not just a one-hit wonder. So why an authority website, and how does this differ from a normal website? Well, an authority website is a normal website, but it's really good quality content that people want. The whole process is about giving Google what it wants. If you provide a high quality source of information for Google and the people viewing your website, then Google favors that. Google notices that people are interacting with your website and they're coming back time and time again, and it rewards you for doing so. This was part of Google's move to move away from low quality content and encourage people to make really high quality websites that offer value. So whereas before people might make really low quality pages on the website, now Google favors longer content, there's more detail and depth, and people are sticking around to read. So once Google picks up your website as being an authority, then it really does give you some love, and you'll see your business numbers will start to skyrocket. As well as having a solid plan in place to keep creating great content and adding it to your website on a regular basis. The other great thing about starting a website in this kind of way is that it does drop you in at the deep end. So you will learn an awful lot about web design very quickly. So you'll learn skills like how to market your website, how to build websites, how to add new content. And if you don't want to do that yourself, you can find people to do it. But if you're looking for a kind of a low-cost startup option, then you want to dive in and have a go yourself. What do you need to get started? Well, first of all, you're going to need some website hosting to keep the website online. I've tried a lot of different hosts in the UK, and my favourite are a company called Crystal. They have a really nice support team, and you can message them on the live chat and they answer any questions you have. So I like to use Crystal. I'll share the link down below. Or if you're not from the UK, you might want to try someone like Bluehost, as they're also really good. You're then going to need to build your website, so you're either going to be looking at buying a theme off the shelf, so you can buy a kind of pre-done website that you can edit and put into your own format, or you can look at something like using Elementor, where you can knock together a website in a drag and drop editor. There's plenty of tutorials on their website how you can do this, and it's really nice and simple to learn. Of course, if you're like me and you know how to code, you can build a website from scratch, but I'm guessing most of you aren't going to want to do that. You're going to want a nice, quick and easy solution to get your website online. How do you pick a niche to specialize in? There's plenty of niches this would work in, so you need to try and make a combination of which niche people are in. They're going to spend money for advertising, and there's plenty of niches around that you can do this in, but also you kind of need to think about what do you enjoy writing about? Because after all, the main way you're going to build the traffic to this website is by creating content. If you're not interested in the content you're creating, things are soon going to dry up, you're going to get fed up of making the content, and things are going to come to a standstill. You need to be actively adding content to the site on a regular basis, looking at the key terms and creating content around that to bring more people into the website. So all that's great, but how do you actually make money from the website? Now, once you've got a good stream of people coming to the website, you can then look at what are my options for monetizing this website. So the first way you can monetize a website is by some kind of directory. Now you might think these directories are quite saturated and people have done it before, but if you create really valuable pages that come up in Google, then people will pay you for a listing on that page. The key here is not to make it too broad. So you don't want to be trying to attract every single business type in the country. You know, you don't want to list hair salons, dog groomers, funeral services, everything under the sun. You want to make a really specialized website that focuses in a particular niche that people are going to want to have an advertisement on. So if you've got a really targeted page with visitors in a particular niche, people are going to want to pay to promote their business and have a listing on your website. So just to give you a quick example of how it works. So for example, if you were to charge $250 for a listing, if you had 100 listings on your website, that would be $25,000 a year. If you then had a higher tier package, which was $500 a year, then you could get 50 more of them, and then you'd actually have $50,000 a year coming in from just 150 people. Now the beauty of this is, once they start paying you and they pay you on an annual basis, you've then got 50,000 of people paying you. Yes, some will drop off, but the idea is hopefully you will get more than the people that drop off. So actually you'll start earning maybe 50,000 just from that alone. So that's when you start to see how much of a profitable business it can be. But that's just one revenue stream. So let's dive into the second revenue stream that you can stack on top of this, which is affiliate marketing. Now, affiliate marketing has been given quite a bad name recently, with a lot of people just suggesting affiliate marketing as a way to make money. But actually, if you've got a good stream of people coming to your website, then you point people to the affiliate ads and you take a commission of sales. So you can go on websites like ClickBank, an affiliate window, and you can find deals that companies are offering. For example, they might give you 50% of a sale, they might give you 30% of a sale. They might give you a fixed fee for each product someone buys that comes from your website. So if you have a decent amount of traffic coming to your website and you point people to these ads and people buy, then you get a cut. You can find products that are relevant to your niche. You can also find services that will do the same thing. If you can't find relevant products on these main websites, then you can actually approach companies directly. Most big companies will have some kind of affiliate scheme or some kind of referral program in place. I've seen companies making upwards of $2,000 to $5,000 a month just from having the right affiliate ads in place. The next option is display advertising. You can put ads on your website and you can get paid a fixed fee for either the advert being displayed on your website or a cost per click every time someone clicks that advert. You can sign up to specific ad networks for this, or you can fall back on Google AdSense. Google AdSense is free to set up. You just get a bit of code, put it on your website, and you get paid per click. The amount you'll earn from Google AdSense depends on the type of niche you're in. So specific niches will get more cost per click than other ones. For example, if you were in legal or finance or business, you're going to get a much higher click than if you're in a general kind of lifestyle website or fitness website. Final method I'm going to mention is sponsorships and collaborations with brands and companies. Now, once your website gets popular and you build relationships, you'll be able to partner with brands and companies. Now, some companies may be willing to sponsor a specific section on your website. For example, if you have a website all about travel and you have a specific section on traveling in a certain country, you can get a specific travel company to sponsor that section. Now, I've seen companies pay upwards of $20,000 for a sponsorship of a specific section. It obviously depends on how much your traffic is and what value you're delivering to that client. But if you can get a few companies on board that are giving you a good amount of money, then it all adds up to your grand total. You can also look at developing tools with these companies. So on some websites, a great example is Money Saving Expert in the UK. So he started as being a financial guru helping people save money. Now that website has developed into being the go-to source for information on money. So even if you read advice on another website, you're probably going to come back to see what that website has to say about it because you want their opinion and you trust their opinion over others. And they've built great relationships with companies and they've added tools to their website. So for example, if you're looking for life insurance or car insurance, you will use the tool on their website, but it will all link through some kind of affiliate system and they will get a cut of every sale made. Now there's some really good partnerships up there and people will pay a really good commission, especially if it's something like finance or tech, because they will give you a really good referral for each sale made. The whole reason I think this is the best method you can use to make an online business is because you're growing a community. You're growing a website that you've got the power to add additional tools onto the future. And there's all these different options for streams of revenue that you can build upon and add to. And if one doesn't work, you can try another and another until you find what does work. Once you've got the traffic and you've built this great website, you've got plenty of options of how you start making money. Now you might be thinking, well, surely e-commerce or an online shop is a better way to make money. Well, yes, I've got clients that turn over millions a year just from their e-commerce store, but actually a lot of them have got physical premises, there's a lot of stock involved and a lot of handling. And yes, you can go down the route of drop shipping, but you still need the traffic. So if you had this really successful website and you added a store to your website, then you've already got the traffic there to push people through to make the sales. It's all about the traffic, guys. Just remember, traffic, traffic, traffic. If you want some information on how to grow your traffic, I'm going to be giving some realistic advice on how you can actually grow your traffic, which is going to be a kind of no waffle approach. It's going to be straight to the line. Exactly. This is a step-by-step guide. This is what you need to get traffic to your website. As for how much you should make from this method, it really depends. The amount you're going to make reflects the work that you put in. Don't expect to just make six figures overnight. You might start making an extra 10,000 a year, 20,000 and slowly build it from there. And eventually you can have a really successful online business that will provide you some extra income. You might even end up just running it on the side, but actually it's a really profitable way to make money online. So anyone who's looking to start an online business, this is the way I would suggest to go. This is the ultimate online business. And if you're really lucky, you might go down the line of Money Saving Expert, you might build it into this really popular brand, and you might be able to sell it in the future for a huge sum of money. So thanks for watching, and I hope you found this useful, and I'll see you guys in the next video.